Boston Globe's Peter Abraham is down in Fort Myers, Florida, covering Red Sox spring training like he does every year, and even covering it under these circumstances with the pandemic still, very much around. But still, Peter Abraham is there, and we appreciate that, sir. So we will ask you about this Red Sox team and the starting rotation specifically. We've seen Nathan Eovaldi, we've seen Garrett Richards, and today we saw Martin Perez. What are your impressions of the starting staff so far?
Well, there's a lot more of them than there were last year, Adam. That's the biggest thing. When they lost Chris Sale, all of the other different things that happened last year, the trades, the Red Sox were really scrambling around for starters. There were days we would ask, well, who's starting tomorrow? And they didn't really know. So the fact that they have 5 or 6 guys, maybe even 7 in camp who are legitimate big league starters. Now, not to say that they're all stars, but they're legitimate big league starters. At least gives the Red Sox a chance to start every day feeling like, we can maybe get 6 innings out of this guy and we'll be in good shape. And that's a big improvement from where they were last year.
Nick Pivetta is scheduled to start tomorrow. And, this is a guy, obviously, that the Red Sox think that they can sort of, resurrect, for lack of a better term, with the struggles in Philly. And the fastball, I guess, is supposedly the velocity's up. What is the ceiling for Nick Pivetta?
Yeah, he was somebody one of the Red Sox officials told me was a classic change of scenery candidate, a guy who has good talent. He's only 28 years old, and there's a chance to resurrect his career and, if not become a mid-rotation starter, maybe number 4 or number 5 starter. That's the kind of ability that he has. And this is a guy who throws in the high 90s. He's got a pretty good curveball. He's got a big frame. He's capable of going a lot of innings. He never really found his footing in Philadelphia. He had one game. He struck out 13 a few years ago. Then he ended up back in their bullpen. And when they traded him, even Nick said, when I interviewed him the other day, it was time for me to go somewhere else. And he was very happy that it was with the Red Sox. One thing I learned from talking to him, he moved down to Fort Myers during the winter. That's how dedicated he was to trying to get his career back on track and back with the Red Sox. And he spent a lot of time this winter working out with people on the team and with the staff, trying to show them that he's really committed to this process.